hope. And we are live. I hope. All right, yeah, so my audio is really low. Gonna put that at max. All right, yeah, so my audio is really low. Put that at max. All right, so hello everybody. It is 9 a.m. our time, and we're about to do episode 5 of The Mortal Cure. All right, so hello everybody. And we're gonna bring in our players. Everybody, say hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Did it go?
Hey, Swanee, check your
Hey,
Discord, man.
Dutchie. Check my what?
Yeah, I'm about to send you something.
Hello.
Okay. Hello,
Maybe
hello.
that she's muted. That'd be hilarious.
You just pulled a Swanee. All right, so we're going to. I will do the recap for you guys.
So kind.
Will I? Yes.
Nice.
Oh, I do have that one up, don't I?
Yep.
1 second. 1 second.
I was just watching the stream and just kind of noticed that, and I'm like,
Okay. And now we're back. So hopefully this is all working. See my audio bar moving. Okay. And now everybody say hi. So hopefully
Hello,
this is all
hello.
working.
Hey.
Hello.
See
Echo?
my audio bar moving. Okay.
Why'd he
And
echo?
now everybody say hi. So
Hello,
Who
hello.
echo?
working.
You did.
Hello.
Echo?
Okay. Yep, everything's good.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta turn that off. It's sometimes it picks up. I gotta keep remembering to turn off the microphone for the webcam because it picks it up apparently.
Well, at least we're all back now.
Yes.
Everything seems to be working.
All right. So recap. You guys, not we. You guys have fought Hold Hammerhearth in the sewers. Ithilden hacked him to death, and Preston tried to steal about 300 gold from you guys. What's his face? Presto has given you all some potions as a thank you and as a I'm sorry for having to deal with his shenanigans. So that's pretty much everything. I mean, aside from like the fire spitting children
And the fire.
and fire, the town's on fire, the balding
And
werewolf running around, like it's not really that big a deal.
Vasily tore his shirt open, and that was an absolute travesty.
Oh my god, yes, I totally forgot about that. Vasily, your poor shirt.
We can't forget the real tragedies here.
That's definitely the most important part of the whole fight. Everyone needs to remember that. Vasily is devastated, and apparently he can't just prestidigitate it. It's just torn forever.
Oh, mending, not prestidigitate.
Okay, yeah, he can't mend it. I don't think I have mending. So yeah, yeah, he's distraught. His perfect image is ruined.
All right, so what are you all doing now?
So we have to somehow put the fire out, right? I mean, the town is on fire. Or is there nothing we can do?
I mean, you can try to put the fire out if you feel like it's necessary.
It's not.
I mean, okay.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better at reading between the lines here. This is not our priority.
And Vasile and William, or Willamar.
Too many characters that sound alike, and too many campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I am making sure to stand on the other side of the table from the crazy elf lady that hacked somebody to death with a longsword.
We're on the same side, though.
Yeah. What you say? Vasila he's trying to figure out how to repair his clothing after what went down. He's very concerned and very focused on this. He doesn't really care much about what else is going on. I don't think a dwarf's clothing would fit him. Unless he found like a really big shirt.
About to say, unless he's wearing a really big shirt, chances are no.
Well, this guy's apparently been living here. Can I roll investigation to search this place?
Sure. What are you looking for?
As a player, I know what I would want to be looking for, but as a character, he's looking for clothing.
You find a couple jackets and a bunch of fancy hats.
No shirts.
No shirts.
Mm,
Sad silence.
Sad silence. Y'all, you know how people rummage through their stuff when they're panicking, trying to find clothes before they're about to go out? So it's just all over the floor. That's what he's doing right now. Just everything he grabs straight to the floor if it's not what he wants.
Yeah, roll me investigation.
Mm. Oh no, it didn't. No. First roll of the night, or first roll of the day. Nat 1. It didn't pop up on the thing. I've got to turn that back on. Hold on.
Yes. Remember, have Firefox open with one and then have your Chrome open or without it. Everyone is talking louder than me. I'm at max. I should just start yelling into the mic.
Why don't you just start lowering everyone else's volume in comparison?
That is true. You guys were like legit at max.
It really makes me wonder how
I could never be a DJ.
It doesn't click for you.
It doesn't. I can't because I can't hear the audio. That's the thing. I can hear you guys, and you guys are normal volume for me.
I just want to see if this works real quick. I turned it back on. I realized I could turn it off. I have to turn it off for the games we play on D&D Beyond.
True.
So annoying.
All right.
But yeah.
You find you're actually looking in one of the boxes. You do find a potion of minor healing. And you do see it's kind of wrapped in like brown paper, like butcher's paper. And it says dangerous, kind of like just crudely written across the front. Kind of opening the top a little bit. The smell it's like really, really acidic, almost burns your nostrils, like almost like sulfurous. Roll me a history check.
All of us?
No, just Vasile.
Because I'm the one that's rummaging through this stuff right now.
Yeah, you don't know
Okay.
what this is.
But I did know what the potion was.
Yes, it had potion of minor healing on it.
I love how you ignored the crit fail because I didn't roll on the table. Okay, I was gonna say I love how the crit fail ends up giving me a potion, but no shirt. The one thing he's so concerned about.
Nope, you don't get a shirt.
That's so funny.
I'll give you a sentient sword, but no shirt.
A sentient sword. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna take the potion and turn around and show everybody and ask them, does anyone know what this is?
The two of
Holding
you
out
can
the pen.
roll history check, please.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, let's see how it goes. Not good.
Yep.
Even worse.
You guys don't know what this is.
Oh my god. That's a really bad one.
Presto actually looks at it, and he's confused, and he's like, yeah, that's acid for hat making. It's like I would be very careful with that. That's it'll do some damage. And like he kind of lifts up his arm and pulls the sleeve down, and you can see that there's like really, really deep scars, like all over his body, or pretty much the part that you can see.
Wow. What kind of stuff is this?
Like hat making is a
for
very
hats?
serious business, sir.
For hats?
Yes,
Like-
for hats.
Okay. And he's gonna gently put it down on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna gently put it down on the table. Like, if someone wants that, and I mean, he does the very flavorful like hand open, like girl. He's like, if someone wants that, they can have it.
Nobody's gonna take it.
I will take it.
I love how there's caution.
Helen
Like,
takes
I don't
it.
know.
Go ahead.
You have a potion or a bottle of acid that does 2d6 acid damage.
It's mine now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're not gonna believe what they do not have. They do not have a potion of healing on here. Are you kidding me? They have all the higher level ones, but the regular ones now.
Yeah, I know. We were having that conversation not too long ago about that.
Dumb stuff. I'm just gonna add the greater one, and just if when it comes to using it, oh no, I can change it, right?
You should be able to. I don't know. All right. So now that that's finished, what are you all doing? You guys gonna head back up? You guys gonna go out of the town? You're gonna go back to Lord Constantine?
Oh, I know the first place I want to go. I'd like to go to a clothing shop.
Everything's closed right now, Mr. Vasile. The town is on fire.
The town is on fire. Oh my god.
Okay. I don't think you quite understood where I was going with that, but okay. I want to go to a clothing shop.
He didn't ask if they was open.
Oh,
He just said
I
he wanted to
know, but he didn't clarify. I want to go in to break in.
Yeah, he's desperate. Don't judge him.
Yeah, okay. Let me just pull up my random clothing shop. Yep, so you guys resurface from the sewers. The children are up and they're kind of running around and like playing. And every time they kind of giggle, you just see fire shooting out, and you see the orc like with his hands out like, no, 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 stop it, stop it. And he's panicking. And then he sees you guys and he's like, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. They're your problem now. And he just starts running away.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man,
Like, bye.
I wish I had suggestion at this moment, and I'm like, no, they're your problem. Oh my fucking god, I have it.
He's gone already.
No, damn it, it would have been so funny. Ah. Okay.
What the
Vasilis
heck?
just... No?
Hi, our house just disappeared. It's cool. It's cool. Everything's cool.
Vasily sees the kids, and I just saw.
Yeah, just ignore it. Just ignore the house that disappeared. Go on.
Yeah, how did you do that?
Just ignore it and continue.
Ignore what? I didn't see anything.
Yeah, there was never anything there. Even though
Exactly.
there's a sign in front
Exactly.
of it.
That's fine. Continue. What were you doing?
So I'm gonna go up to this empty lot and roll investigation.
You're going to not, or you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, I would like to ignore the children because my shirt's more important. Um, no, boo, boo. Okay,
House returned.
yeah, the house returned. The return of the king, Duncan. Um, I would like to look for a shop that sells clothing or general
You find
wares.
one.
Okay, is there anyone
Doors
inside?
open. The whole town's on fire. You find a shirt.
Okay, awesome. Um, yeah, Vasily, is there prices listed or anything?
You find a shirt.
Ah, too bad then. That's on them. I'm gonna change my shirt out and leave. Is it fancy?
It's a shirt.
It's a shirt. Shirt's a shirt. Better than a ripped shirt. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna leave. Go back out. What were they doing while I was looking for that shirt?
Standing outside waiting for you to pick out your shirt.
Oh.
Just trying to placate any kid that like runs up to me like, "Hey, it's okay." And if they don't, I'm like, "Town's already on fire. I can't really do a whole lot unless I want to put everybody to sleep again."
So yeah, he seems a lot calmer now, by the way. Where do we go from here? Do we need to go back to the castle? I mean, we got all the kind of got everything we need. We got the potions. Um, you want to take some of the kids with us? I mean, they'd be really good at. I mean, if wolves showed up, they just have to breathe on them.
Speaking of, what happened to your wolf? Did you just abandon it?
I don't know where Wolfie is. I thought it's always with Thilton.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought he's always following me and at my side.
I mean, he's a puppy. He can only go so far. You guys probably left
Oh,
him in the poop
gee.
water.
Oh, stop
But
it!
but I have my backpack with the rats, so he can sit on top of the closed backpack.
The rats have already ran out.
Yeah, the rats escaped.
Oh, that's good. And he sits in it and he's like looking out and with his little paws and he's just watching,
That's adorable.
carrying him.
All right. So, are you guys going to go back to Constantine's house or what?
Hmm. Vasily's
Yes.
gonna-
I mean,
yeah,
that's always
yeah.
going to be a yes from me, so.
Oh yeah, I bet so. Uh, yeah, Vasily's gonna look around and he's gonna see like the whole place on fire, and just be like, hmm. But would I get paid to help? Probably not. Yeah, let's go back to Constantine.
All right. So, all of you are going back to Constantine's?
Mm-hmm. And I want to look at oh my God, Presto. Is he still here? Or did he stay? in the
Presto
sewer?
already left.
Oh,
He's not part of
Oh.
your party.
okay. Well, Presto's gonna solve this. He's got the kids.
His journal back. He's working on a way to fix everybody. That's pretty much all we can do for right now.
All right. So, you guys walk back into Constantine's home, and he's looking at you all, and he's like, "You need something?"
Um, do you know that the town's on fire?
Yes, I am aware.
Have you sent anyone to help?
Of course, it's my town.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's just, we were just trying to make sure you were aware. I mean, I'm quite sure you saw the smoke. I'm quite tired. I've had kind of a long day. Is there any chance I could have a bath drawn?
Are you not capable of drawing your own bath?
He needs a bath and then he needs a new shirt, please.
And a mani and a petty.
Yes, he's been through stuff. Never mind the burning town. He's been through stuff.
Yes. Girl, you have no idea. uh, he's gonna be like, oh, I thought the servants did that here. I am so sorry. I did not understand that. Yeah, I could take care of that. And he's just gonna wander off, like, because we are staying here tonight, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna wander off, and his goal and mission is to treat himself. He has had a rough time.
Yeah, so you guys are going to take a long rest. It would be morning by the time you guys wake up. Like early, probably around 7 in the morning.
What exactly are we mourning? The loss of life? The I'm sorry, it's too early for me. uh, the inspiration. Um, what time in the morning? Like
7 in the
sure.
morning, like I said.
No, that's too early. Boo. Um, so yeah, we wake up and I know I'm gonna head over to have breakfast and stuff like that, but after all that's said and done, um, I'd like to get because he was gonna send us to or give us orders basically to go to a different town, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get, the set of instructions
Well,
from
it's not
him.
orders. He already gave them to you the day before.
He was just saying it would
When
be
you
too early.
guys were leaving, you guys were heading out of the town, and that's when you guys ran into Presto. He already
Okay.
gave you everything that you needed to know.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, if he's given us everything, when I wake up in the morning, feeling like P. Diddy, I am going to eat, get everyone together, and uh, ask them when they'd like to head out.
Hey, guess who just woke up? Sag. Yeah.
Nice, he's awake.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna make my food. You know, get down to get something to eat, and then I guess just meet up with everybody.
Well, yeah, as soon as we meet up, we could actually go to head out. Um, I forgot the name of the town that we're supposed to be headed to.
He never told you a town. He just said go find him.
Go find him. All right. What was the last lead we had had?
The town that he was in.
Gotta go back to the town through the forest. I fucking hate this place. Anyway, yeah. So, now that we've been told to go find him, I guess our journey kind of begins. And Vasila's just gonna be. So, you guys ready to head out from here, or I think we pretty much have everything covered. And because it's so early, he's gonna be like, if possible, I'd really like to get to the town. before we have to sleep, and I don't want to sleep in the woods again. That did not go well last time. I'm not a sleeping in the woods kind of person, as you can tell. He's gonna show like he just do the can you see, look at me kind of motion.
I'm just giving you that deadpan look like, uh-huh. Well, if you want to make it to the town, then probably now's as good a time as any to leave. So,
All right, then yeah, I guess we're heading out.
Yes, Tilden is in too.
All
Are we
right,
sure
so
Tilden's not trying to sneak in any bedrooms or anything this morning?
I wanted to say something, but then I was like, no, be an adult.
I'm sorry, Lord Constantine. Trips and falls onto her chest. Oh, you're so strong.
but yeah, no, so you guys are gonna head out. Constantine does he does offer you a cart. It's an open top cart with 2 horses. He's like, this should probably get you anywhere you need to go, probably a little bit faster.
Tilden asks him if he doesn't want to come along, and she says if he does, he doesn't have to be afraid. She's going to protect him.
And he kind of smiles and just pats your cheek, and he's like, no, thank you.
You have no idea how funny that is because, oh my god. Yeah, you do. You're the only one who knows how funny this is.
She
I'm having a
pats the
great
cheek.
time here.
She pats the cheek or he pats the cheek and she's like, she holds her hand to it. I won't wash this for a year.
Yeah, I could see her doing that. I'll never wash this cheek again.
No, she's just going to, starstruck. She's starstruck. She's just looking at him and she's like, whatever you say.
But yeah, Vasili's just gonna go over and start throwing his stuff in the cart. He's smiling. He's gonna smile knowingly though, whenever he sees what's going on there. He's just like, man, if he only knew how bloodthirsty she was, he'd be so attracted.
I don't really have a lot of stuff, but I'll put my stuff in the cart.
Yeah,
So
the
does
cart.
that mean that if he knew how bloodthirsty she is, then he would be attracted to her?
I mean, you never know. Heavy sigh. I just love the sigh.
She's not having it today, Sonny. She's not having it.
Okay, so he gives you guys the cart with 2 horses. There's a couple days provisions in the back.
So
And I think he put like 2 extra swords and a long bow and a short bow and some quiver of arrows and stuff. Just in case anything were to happen to your weapons.
Oh, nice. I don't like how you said that.
What?
Yeah,
Just in case anything happens to your weapon.
You never know.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
You never know what could happen. But yeah, so you guys head out. Everything's fine. You guys make it to the next town. Actually, let me pull it up.
And then everything is not fine.
Everything's not fine. The world is on fire. But yes, so you all were in Duquesne, and you headed towards Saxonby, which is where you last saw the wizard.
Back to Saxonby. Is there a freaking town called Aner on here?
Yes.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yes.
That is hilarious. I love how it's like in the middle of nowhere at the bottom.
No. My favorite. HWY, when, how, who, and where.
Oh, you found that.
Where's it? Where's it? Oh, he pinged it.
I'll move it so
When,
everybody else can
how,
see.
who, and where. That is
I
beautiful.
love it.
You know what? She messed up because guess where we're headed? She's gonna purposely be like, nah, the last they heard was he was going to Aner.
Oh, you forgot why.
No, I said why. That was the first one I said.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
Why?
you guys head back into Saxonby. This town is not on fire.
Yay!
Everything
nice.
is perfect. Everything is fine.
I love how we are at a point in this game where we have to specify that the town is not on fire.
It's very important.
It's key information.
And there's also no one minced in the street looking at you, Athilda.
No fire breathing children either, I assume.
I'm very innocent.
No fire breathing children.
But yeah, when we get into town, I want to kind of what time is it when we arrive? That's the most important part.
I mean, it would have taken you a day to get there regardless, whether you were on cart or not. So, depending on what time you left, you'd probably be there within the hour. So if you left at 10, you'd probably be there around 9, 10 o'clock.
Okay. At night, so 12 hours. Or are you talking about a full 24-hour day?
It's a full 24-hour day.
You mean we had to stay on the road?
Hey, at least you had a cart. I don't want to hear you complaining.
That night, I slept in the cart, off the ground, away from the dirt and the animals. Ain't doing that again.
Maybe it's snack time.
No, yeah, it's nap time. No, when we get to
No,
town.
I meant snack. Like
Snacks, food,
having a snack.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
cheese and
nap time.
crackers.
Biscuits and tea.
Tea and crumpets. We're
But
sad when you need them.
Yeah, we're sad. Just so we could hear some salty remarks. But yeah, I would get over here. I say we, drop the cart off and go back and see his apprentice. Like, there has to be other clues that we've missed.
Roll me perception,
Not a
all of
bad
you.
idea. Perception?
All of you.
See a man running down the street
Hey.
with other men.
Hey.
What happened?
19,
Yeah,
5,
The rest of us
21.
got a big
Oh, nice.
I'm looking. I haven't had a bath in over 24 hours. It's disgusting. Disgusting.
So, you guys are traveling, looking around the town. Who was it? Willamar and Ithilden. You guys notice as you are heading through that the apprentice is in one of the stockades.
Oh. That's not good.
Perfect
And
opportunity.
There's
though.
a bunch of people around him shouting. People are throwing vegetables.
Itilden would definitely approach. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna approach
should
like
know
to the
that.
edge of the crowd, and I'm just gonna try to figure out what's going on. Like, why are they throwing vegetables at this dude in the stockade? What did he do?
Screwed someone's wife.
Can I roll investigation to figure out what he did? Is that possible?
You can ask.
Okay, yeah. She's asking the people what he did.
One of them just like, what hasn't he done? He slept with everybody's
Oh.
wife, their daughter, their grandmothers. And then they're like, and the wizard, after he took in this kid, the wizard goes missing. Like, he has to have been the one to kill him.
But do you all have proof?
We don't
Hmm.
need proof.
Well, if it was you, wouldn't you like there to be proof? Are you saying that you just would rather be murdered on a whim?
I'm not crazy enough to get myself caught.
Oh, so you
Um,
would have murdered him. You just wouldn't have gotten caught.
Exactly.
So you're the
Is-
murderer. Oh, I must shout that out.
Oh my god.
Murder her! He admitted to it. Murder her!
You're gonna
Is
shout
it
it?
Tilden strong
Yes.
enough to
Yes.
carry him?
What was that?
Is it Tilden strong enough to carry him?
You can try.
Wait, is there a potion that makes me stronger? 1 second. Because I want to carry him out of there.
Carry who out?
The apprentice.
Oh no, he's in the
Whoa.
stockades, like, you know, the thing where you put your head through and your arms and you're locked in.
Oh, he's locked in.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if I use the potion of slow on the crowd to slow them all down, and then we try to get him free, because we should get him out of there.
The potion only works on one person.
Yeah, it only works on one
Ah,
person. And I
crap.
think I thought they have to drink it. It's not
Mhm.
a poison.
Yeah.
It's a potion.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. And if I use persuasion?
I mean, you can try to persuade them.
Because I really want to take him with us so we can, like, talk to him.
I was gonna say, can I try to persuade the crowd, like yelling out, like, this man just admitted he's the murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can try that.
Oh, God,
Roll
I know it's-
deception, not persuasion.
Damn it. Oh wait, deception? Okay. That's helpful.
You start shouting that this man's the murderer, and everybody kind of looks at you and starts chuckling. And they're like, "You must be new here."
And I'm like, well, I am, but he literally just said that if he could have murdered him and gotten away with it, he would have murdered him. And obviously he's getting away with it.
They all just start laughing, and they're like, "This man is a known murderer. We all know this."
What?
I'm like, what?
Wait. He's a known murderer, and yet you're blaming.
And you're just cool with it?
You're just cool with it, and you're blaming this person who probably didn't murder someone. You have
This-
Do you have evidence?
And they
You have to
just
have
they
evidence.
start shaking their head, and they're like, you're jumping to conclusions here. This man is a known murderer. Yes, he had murdered somebody within his own right. This man, who's not from this town, was taken in by the wizard, and now the wizard is missing, and this man has taken up his place.
That doesn't instantly mean he murdered him. You know what? How about this? We are here under orders of Lord Constantine to find the murderer. Or not find the murderer, but find the wizard. How about you release this individual into our care so that we can search out and find either the wizard, his body, in which case, if he is the murderer, I'm quite sure Lord Constantine will put him to death. I believe it would be in everyone's best interest for us to at least find the wizard or find some evidence that he was murdered. You can't just kill somebody. What happens if the wizard shows up tomorrow and was never murdered? You
And
killed someone for no reason.
The person you were talking to, he's like, we never said we were going to kill him.
Well, then why are you punishing him?
We do this to everybody. You go through your time of punishment and then you're set free.
This sounds ridiculous.
It's like, who are you to come into our town and tell us how to run things? Would you rather us kill them?
A little bit.
I have a question. Is
should they... Sorry.
Is this town under Lord Constantine's rule, or does he only rule the one town?
He does not rule. He doesn't rule Saxonby.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Understandable. I mean, I've seen cultures do all kinds of weird things.
I'm sure. Well, if pretty much what you're doing is keeping him in the stockade and throwing vegetables at him, I guess could be worse.
But we will need to question him later.
They just shrug.
They are not killing him, right? They're just punishing him. They're not killing him.
They're just punishing him. It's like being sent to jail for 24 hours.
Oh,
Okay.
he's in the drunk tank.
Yeah, he's in the drunk tank.
But yeah, no. One of them just waves. He's like, "You want to question him? Go right ahead."
Yeah, he says that, and I'm like, are y'all gonna be throwing vegetables during? Cause I don't want tomato juice on me.
We might. I mean, if you pay us some gold, we probably will leave.
How many people are in the crowd?
There's a lot of people in the crowd, but there's only like 4 or 5 of them throwing vegetables.
I will give them 2 gold apiece, which is more
Yeah.
than a week's wages, for them to just leave.
Or how about this? If this is what they do, just let them do their thing. We can always question him later.
Can Tilden perform to distract him? Because, I mean, she's a bard and she can sing and she has musical instruments. So if she puts on a better show, maybe they will be enchanted by her. And in the meantime, her fellow adventurers can question the apprentice.
Okay.
Yeah, by all means. Roll me performance, please.
Also,
Can I?
you must sing a rendition of Ragnar the Red.
Can I? Well, I was gonna say I was gonna cast guidance on her and like to help, like start passing drinks around. Like, hey, here's a show. Here's a little bit of drink. You guys are throwing vegetables. Everybody's having a good time.
That's fine. You can do that.
Does that mean she gets to roll again?
No.
Oh.
And also, you do have, Beth, enthralling performance. Make sure you look at your feats and traits, because there's some extra things that you can do there.
Oh, okay.
So it says
Feats and
enthralling
traits.
performance. Once per short rest, you can choose 2 creatures that have watched and listened to you perform for 1 minute. Each target makes a wisdom saving throw and is charmed if it fails for 1 hour or until it takes any damage.
Okay.
So you can do that and they'll pretty much be enamored with you. They'll think of you like one of the coolest people in the world if they fail.
How is that one called?
Enthralling performance, where you go where it says actions, spells, equipment, and then features and traits.
Mm-hmm.
And then scroll all the way down, you'll see enthralling performance.
Oh, I found it.
And you can do that
Yes,
once
yes,
per
yes.
short rest.
I will do that.
All right.
Do you have to click the little icon for short rest?
Yes.
Okay, doing it.
All right. So you gave her guidance. That was what, Aaron?
An additional 1d4.
All right. If you can roll 1d4, Beth. You / roll space 1d4. All right. That is a 13.
Not terrible overall.
I'm just going to do both. They got a 17 and a 18 and a 13. So they are not charmed by you. But they are like they're watching the others, and you see them like getting ready to throw tomatoes, but they are still listening to the music, and so they're kind of like occasionally glancing your way. And Willamar is passing out drinks, so they're just like, tomatoes, ale, and you just see them grabbing the ale, just kind of everybody congregating around you, watching you play.
And squeezing tomato juice into it.
Sure, why not?
Gross. They're like, we call this the Bloody Harry.
All right, so they're not distracted, but they are entertained by Ithilden. So what are you guys doing?
I am gonna go question. Was it Hold?
Huh?
I'm gonna his name. The kid's name wasn't it Hold?
No, Hold was the dwarf that you guys fought.
Hold was the one that got chopped up in little pieces.
I have a horrible memory and 6 sessions a week. You're asking for too much. What was this kid's name? Apprentice dude.
Wasn't it Presto?
No,
Nope. Presto was the dude.
Hold's
town.
friend.
Yeah.
It was Philippe.
It was Philippe. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Philip and okay, and be like, so you seem to have got yourself in a spot of trouble while we were gone.
He's like, I'm always in trouble.
Well, maybe if you stopped sticking your dick in everything that walked, you probably wouldn't be.
And if he could shrug, he would.
And then I'm gonna kind of look at him and just be like, and Vasily's gonna pull out a dagger and be like, we could solve that problem for you.
Roll intimidation.
He knows I'm not. Man, nothing ever goes my way.
Yeah, you bring out the dagger and say that, and he just looks at you. He's like, why are you threatening me? I've done nothing to you.
Force of habit. I'm sorry. And he's gonna put the dagger away and just be like, all right. I'm gonna be on the up and up with you. We're here under orders of Lord Constantine to find the wizard. And apparently they think you might have murdered the wizard. So if you work with us, we could maybe find the wizard and prove that you're innocent. I mean, unless you actually did it. And as I say, I'm just gonna kind of like do where Leonardo DiCaprio's at the bar. He's got his eyes squinted.
Oh, you're talking about Django.
Yeah.
Philippe just kind of chuckles a little bit, and he's like, last The last 24 hours? The last 48 hours? They've accused me. They've accused, and he kind of points to just two other people. He's like, they've accused them. I really don't think it's going to matter much whether you find me innocent or not. They'll just accuse somebody else. It's like,
But
I've
this
already
was your-
proven my innocence.
How'd you prove your innocence?
And he looks over, and you see this very attractive human female. And she's kind of like draped over a very fat nobleman. And he's like, I was with her.
This guy.
This fucking dude. This dude's a Chad.
We've already established this.
He seriously is the ultimate Chad. Um. So yeah, I see the girl he points out, and I'm like, nice. Just gotta nod. They'd be like, okay. But you sure dreaming of Lord Constantine? Are you sure you wouldn't, at least have any clues as to where we might find him or his whereabouts? Because we're kind of desperate to find the man.
It's like, well, I can tell you that about 2 days before he went missing, these men showed up demanding something. I wasn't able to hear much. But the wizard didn't he wasn't he was nervous. He didn't want to give something to them, whatever it was. And they tore the place up. And then 2 days later, the wizard was gone.
Well,
Tilden believes him, actually.
Insight check. He didn't tell us this the first time. Why did he not tell us this the first time?
Because you guys just came barging like at his house demanding answers.
Can I roll insight? I don't.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
That's like those two nat 20s that we rolled. Fucking, what was it? You rolled something, I rolled something else.
That's funny. Yeah, no, you guys or you believe him. You have no reason to believe otherwise.
Okay. An even stronger version of that Leonardo DiCaprio face. Yeah, no, I believe him, and I'm just gonna be like, so, do you have any clue where these men came from, like precisely?
And he nods and he's like, "Oh, yeah, they're part of some weird cult."
Oh God, it's always a cult.
I wish I was over there for this.
The cult of the Kool-Aid.
I mean, they probably drink Kool-Aid at some point.
They'd all be dead if they did. Okay. Do you know the name of said cult?
Yes, actually. They're the Dreamstalker cult.
Dreamstalker. And do you know where they are or where they're based at? I mean,
Nobody knows where they're from. They're just around.
uh-huh. Do you think there's anyone in this town that might be a member?
No.
Hmm. Dreamstalker cult. Can I roll a history check to see if I know anything about this?
Sure.
Here comes another one, baby.
You're due for a nat 20. That's a 9. You think you might have come across their name in a book somewhere, but because it wasn't a book on grooming yourself and how to make yourself more beautiful, you just kind of threw the book away.
You damn Skippy. Okay. I'm gonna take this information and Thilden's next to me, isn't she, or no? No, she's performing.
Yeah, she's performing not too far from
She's still playing and singing her heart out.
Go ahead, Beth. Do it for us. Sing.
you.
Sing.
Sing.
She's singing a song about Lord Constantine, about how strong and beautiful he is, and how almighty he is.
Oh, yeah, you're doing this,
Constantine,
and
I want you to drop your pants.
all the women are just swooning, and they're like, "Oh, maybe
Yes,
we
they
need to
are.
go to this town and meet Lord Constantine."
Oh crap! No, this backfired. This backfired.
Lord Constantine, aka Lord Tasty Cakes. uh, I'm gonna just keep coming up with nicknames for him through the whole series.
But yeah, so pretty much as soon as you're done questioning, you see a guard walk up to you, and he kind of like sneers at you, Vasile, and then he unlocks the stockade and pulls out Philippe. And he's like, "All right, you can go."
Um, ooh. Okay, the guard comes over. Is he like the sheriff kind of individual, or is he just
Yeah,
a
you
ranger?
can tell it's not like it's not like a like they all wear armor, but it's very very just crudely made. It looks like they all kind of just put some mismatched pieces together, and
They got family hand-me-downs.
yeah,
Okay. And this guy actually has nicer armor, I guess.
and nicer out of everybody else. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see him, and I'm like, um, so you're the law around here, right? I want to say that always. Okay. Uh,
The law? No.
well, you're in charge of catching criminals and stuff, correct?
And he kind of loosely shrugs, and he's like, the people usually do it for me.
Vasili's gonna mark that down as not good at his job. Okay.
Can I Tilden talk to him?
Are you going to end your performance?
I dare someone
Ah,
throw a tomato at this
crap.
man.
I'm scared that
Okay.
if she ends the performance, then the mob is going to come back.
I mean,
Well, they
you
just
never
released-
know.
No, she keeps singing.
I mean, come on, Athilden, Lady of Thirst. You should be happy to sing about your man, about your boo thang.
Yeah, she has plenty of fantasies to put into song
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
here. Oh my god.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him if he knows anything. And they're called the Dream Stalkers.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows anything about the Dream Stalkers.
And he's thinking, and he's like, I mean, there's not really a lot that people know about the Dream Stalkers. We do know that they worship Gambon. That's about it.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the Discord chat. Um, who's Gambon?
It's their lord.
And Saver? Did he die for their sins? But oh, okay. Is there a library in town or a place of knowledge or?
And he gestures back towards the woods. You could check the wizard's house.
Oh, God damn it, man. I know this would be ignorant. What seems to be the average literacy rate of this town?
Uh, you're not sure.
I have a good way to answer this or answer this. The signs for all the shops and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is there stuff written on them, or are they just pictures?
Some of the shops have words on it.
Ooh, okay. So 50-50 shot here. You know what? I think I think I will check that out. That seems like a good idea. Plus, I've got to ask this guy more questions anyway, and I'm just gonna look at Tomato Face.
Guard just shrugs. Like, oh, okay. I mean, whatever. Just walks away.
Thank you,
Just waves.
Vasily says as an afterthought. Huh?
He just kind of waves, like, yep.
Yeah. So he walks away. Vasily's gonna walk over to Philippe and just be like, "So, did the wizard have any books? You think on this cult?"
And Philippe just, he probably would have. I've never bothered checking on it.
Okay, when he says that, I'm like, do you mind if we uh go look through his collection real quick just to see? Because, as I said, we're trying to hopefully find him in one piece. I'm not sure about with, the cult, how that's gonna pan out, but I mean, hopefully.
And he just nods. He's like, I mean, sure. I don't see an issue with that.
And with that, Vasilia's gonna wave at Ithilden and try to get her attention as she sings her heart out about Lord Constantine.
Oh yeah, you would definitely, because she's kind of been keeping an eye on you. So
She's sitting over there
Okay,
like,
so she
need a bucket
notices. She
and a
notices.
mop.
She notices the waving.
yeah,
I'm guessing I see it too because I'm still just passing out drinks and chit chatting with people and trying to schmooze them up.
yep.
Oh. Just, keep the cup, and I'm gonna walk over to where he's waving.
Vasily.
Okay. As soon as they walk over, I'm like, hey, so apparently the wizard was attacked a couple days before. Like some people from a cult came to his house. Um, it's a cult called the Dream Stalkers, and he's gonna say it like, "Do y'all know anything about that?" And apparently, a couple days after they came and basically went through his house, um, he disappeared.
Well, that's probably not a coincidence. Can I roll a history check to see if
Yes, you may.
I know nothing?
Nope, you don't know anything.
Sure.
Thilden, would you
Sound
like to
bad?
try?
Yes, I would love to try.
When he asked me about the call, I'm just gonna shrug and like, they sounded bad. I don't know.
Heard they drink Kool-Aid.
All right.
Oh my
Yes.
God, she's
I
an
know
ex-member.
everything.
You actually do remember, going through your studies that Gambon is the name that everybody calls him, but his actual name is Bastellus. Um, it is a obviously evil cult. They pretty much their whole purpose is to invade people's dreams and give them nightmares because that feeds Bastellus. And you know that history has been almost repeating itself where, a group of people are constantly trying to summon this man. You also do remember that there are 4 items that they need. Um, they need a mug of retention, the scarf of resolve, ashes of the near undying, and the blood of an immortal.
Okay, mug of retention. Oh, he's typing. Okay, good. Because I could not remember. The list came too quickly.
Which sounds like pasta.
The ash and the scarf.
The scarf of resolve and the ashes of the near undying.
And mug of retention. Did I hear that right?
Yes, the mug of retention.
Gotcha. Yep.
We're gonna have to pin these.
Done.
Oh, okay. Um, does she share this information or does she just?
Yes. Of course.
Okay.
I mean,
So
she can talk now because she stopped performing, so she's telling them.
And I'm assuming I have no idea what any of that stuff is.
Roll me a history check, both of you again.
obviously, blood of an immortal is,
I'm
the
even for
Kool-Aid. You want me to roll one too?
Yes, please.
Ooh.
Yep. For you, Vasile, everything is starting to slowly come back. And you're starting to remember, like, oh, wait, yeah. You remember, Vasile, that you had heard tale of this in your homeland, that people who were, like, it was kind of like a scary story that they would tell all the little children, that if you're not good, then Bastellus would come into your dream and turn you into one of him.
Oh God, what's one of him?
Newt. Sorry, I couldn't help.
I was actually asking that question. What is one of him?
You need to go find a picture.
Oh, there's this is an actual thing.
Yes.
Okay, I'll look that up. Best. How do you spell it?
Bastellus.
Bastellus. That's a creepy looking thing. Yeah, so I will share this information with all of them. I am terrified at the idea that this is what we're kind of going after. Hold on one second. I'm gonna send you guys that picture. And he's gonna explain that it's like this shadowy demon, kind of, that just goes around and feeds upon the dreams of people.
That's not very nice.
Um, mm, I'm thinking we still need to find the wizard, but if possible, we need to have as little to do with the cult as possible. 'Cause I don't want to upset them and have them send Bastillus after me. Ooh,
Oh,
that is so much better picture.
it's better, but it's so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Um,
So
but yeah,
yeah, Philippe is leading you back um to the house. You guys end up getting there, and as soon as you walk in, the place looks a little bit cleaner than the last time you saw it. And he's gesturing, and he's like, "Well, like there's books here and upstairs, so you're more than welcome to look at any of them."
Vasily sees that the place is cleaner and goes, "Have you had company recently?"
Mm,
Every night.
it's like no.
Dude. Oh, well, I'm surprised.
It's like
Um,
I enjoy cleanliness. The wizard was not very tidy.
oh, well, that's very understandable. I too also enjoy cleanliness. As I bat my eyes at Philippe. I'm
They
just
are
kidding.
immediately bonding.
Uh, I understand.
He could ask him if he has a shirt.
Lord
No.
Constantine would have given you like one of his finer shirts.
Okay, now
No,
I'm
Tilden would have taken it to
no.
smell it. So.
Oh my God. Once again, she needs a bucket and a mop. Uh, yeah, if he gave me a shirt, even I'm now like
Fangirling.
fangirling. Lord Constantine's so kind. But yeah, I would like to search for information regarding the Dreamstalkers.
All right.
Is there uh like a specific bookshelf area or
He does have them categorized, you know, one alphabetically, but two based on what specifics it is. Like, you know, spells, and then they're alphabetical, cantrips, alphabetical, history, and it's going to be from their region and then from other regions. And then there's stuff on like gods, demons, lesser demons.
okay. I want to go through the gods and demons section first.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
Vasily said it was something that he like remembered, like a story from his childhood. Do I know what area he's from?
He never said.
No. Hey, Vasily.
Yeah,
Exactly.
as I'm going through the books.
Yeah, like where exactly are you from? Because I'm gonna check out some of the history because you said it was like a childhood story you heard, so maybe there's something there. Where exactly are you from?
Hold on one second. I need to look at the map. No, I don't need to look at the map. I'm from a place called Aner.
Oh my god.
You'll know us because our carts are we make them purposely so that they drag in the back. I've never understood that, but it's a thing they do.
Oh, I think I've seen that. Where only like the back half of the cart dragged, but the front half is still raised.
Yes, yes. It looks like it's a lot of trouble actually for the poor mules and stuff that are carrying them, but I
Oh
know that the
god.
drivers have a hard time seeing where they're going.
Oh god. I'm gonna go look up the history of Aner and see if I see anything that might be missing.
So look at the history of Aner. Uh, I'm gonna post this so that she can understand what we're talking about.
And Thilden, what are you doing?
She's just looking at them, laughing. Yeah, she's shaking her head and she's stomping off, wandering around the library because she's taking this very seriously. Lord Constantine. In matters need to be taken seriously.
The
So she's
moisture
looking
must
for
be
all the
taken.
books.
I mean, matters must be taken seriously.
She's wandering through the library and she's taking just random books out and starting to research. I think she's more of a brawn of a brain kind of person. Like she'd rather take a long sword and slash her way to the answer than researching. This is not to her liking.
This is true. All right, so Vasile. I'll also Willamar, roll me investigation, and okay, and
I find it.
Thilden, roll me investigation. All right. Willamar, you pretty much find the schematics for the Aner squat.
now I am very confused and just thoroughly intrigued as to what the hell this is.
Ithilden, you're kind of just going through and you just find pretty much the same information that you already knew. So you're kind of like reading it, putting the book back, picking up another one. Um, Vasile, you find out that there's actually not much known about this cult. You're trying to find a lot of information on the cults and on Bastellus. You do find out that he does go by obviously many names. Uh, Gambon, Bastellus, the Nightmare Lord, Dreamstalker, Elder Spirit. You know, just various things like that. But as you're going through, you do find information on the items themselves. And there's like drawings of them. And it says the Mug of Retention. It's a large stein that once filled never needs refilling. The mug becomes a powerful vessel when used in blood magic, capable of producing the ichor of 1,000 creatures from just a few pints of actual blood.
Oh.
The Scarf of Resolve. It is a luxurious artifact allowing the wearer to stand firm in the face of fearsome or intimidating foes. A useful tool when trying to beckon a demon into existence. The Ashes of the Near Undying. They are all of what remains of a would-be lich. But through a singular blood rite, they can be transmuted into the corporeal form of a demigod. The location of the ashes is unknown. And the blood of an immortal. And then it pretty much has like a picture of like vampire fangs.
Oh no. Can I roll an insight check?
For
I don't know if it'd be an insight check or
just
'cause
tell
I'm
me
put-
just tell me what you want to do and I'll tell you what to roll.
okay, because I'm putting kind of putting two and two together, and either I'm getting 4 or 5. I don't know, but um, the wizard specifically requested blood, right,
Yes.
from Lord Constantine.
Yes.
I think he knew Lord Constantine was a vampire.
Yes.
Is he part of the cult, maybe?
Constantine already told him that he was a vampire. That's how he knew.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like, was he part of the cult, maybe?
Maybe.
Like, can I now start searching through his personal papers and stuff? I know that's kind of iffy. Does he have any like research notes or anything?
Yes, he has a lot of them.
Can I start investigating those?
Mm-hmm. Roll investigation.
Please, Lord.
Do you say any of this out loud, or do we just see
Yeah.
you like immediately put that down and start rummaging through papers?
I will start rummaging through papers and be like, guys, I think I found something.
Yeah, so you are going through and you're going through the book and you're just like, wait a minute. And you kind of put that book down and you're going through some research papers. You do see very few notes on it. But you do see, it looks like you can tell he was making a potion because you can see the ingredients and like the amounts that he was using. And then you keep seeing that it's like failure, failure, failure. And it goes on for a while, and then eventually it's like you see like small writing, and it's like discovered information on cult of Dreamstalkers, blood of immortal needed, and then it has Constantine question mark.
So all they still need is Joseph Constantine's blood. But you won't get it.
Oh, they won't get it. Strange.
No.
We seem to have brought some here. And I'm gonna. We left it with him, right? Or did we take it?
No,
No, we took it back.
Philippe took a drop of it to kind of look, and then he gave you the rest of the vial back. And he put it in the case, so you guys wouldn't lose it again.
Okay. I am gonna explain my theory to the group. I'm gonna say that I think the wizard either works for or has contacted the Dreamstalkers before and was trying to get Lord Constantine's blood as part of the summoning ritual. Because the blood of an immortal is the blood of a vampire. And I'm going to pick up the book, and I'm pretty sure I still have it open to the page, and kind of hand it over to them so they can read through it.
That's hopefully not true, because otherwise that's really bad. If that was the case, though, then why would they have to rough the wizard up, and why would he be missing? Because if they made him go missing, if he was working with them,
Maybe they had a falling out. Maybe he was just trying to use them for something. I don't know, but I do know that it doesn't sound right. It actually sounds very questionable that he would request the blood of a vampire and have notes on this, and he's going to take the notes and point out he knew Lord Constantine was a vampire. And earlier in his notes, and he's going to flip back, he's researching the Dreamstalkers. That's not coincidence. It seems to add up to the fact that he's either working for, with, or trying to use them to his own means. I don't know for sure, though.
well, now that we have some information, where do we go from here? Do we even know where to start looking for the cult?
I'm gonna keep looking through the notes, but does there seem to be any mention of where they could have met up or anything like that? Or
Yeah, I want to assist him, because I'm looking for anything that either might be a name of somebody in the cult, like a location where they might have met, or something along that line. So I want to give him assistance.
All right, Vasily, roll at advantage, please.
ooh, roll advantage. Okay, investigation. Nope, it's not working.
It said shift. I think she said use shift, and then hold.
Ooh, 18. All right.
Yeah, you end up finding out that. Where is it?
I'm gonna click. I want to try that real quick.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this. You
It's
said
either shift or control, one of those two. I think shift was plus and then control was minus.
Yeah.
Yep, that's advantage.
No.
Awesome.
Yeah, no. Yes, that's
Yeah.
advantage.
I just rolled really bad.
All right. You do know that, or you do find out that in the notes it does say that there is quite possibly a small temple to the cult in South Wolf.
Ooh.
In South Wolf.
Yes.
Do you have the map? So I'm just not seeing
What?
or. I was actually looking for this specific map. I didn't know if you'd posted it like you did with Nuvar in the chat, or if it was just this one. Oh, it's Long Vay. That's a journey.
That's a heck of a journey. But it's a journey we're gonna have to take. That's our only lead, guys.
We really don't have anything else we can go off of.
Yeah,
How-
Tilden is into.
Yeah, how long of a journey would that be? And
Uh,
also, would it be possible to, because we're right here, right? Or we went in the opposite direction? No, we're in Saxonby.
yeah, it'll take
Would it
you
be
about 2 weeks.
2 weeks by cart?
Yes,
Is there
2
a
weeks
way
by
to?
cart.
Is there a way for us to maybe book passage across this little channel here?
There is no boat.
Dang it, man. Okay. Um. Yeah, I guess then we're gonna have to.
Lanner Coast has ships.
How long would it take for us to get to Lanner Coast?
About 5 days.
And then how long would the sea journey be?
5 days.
I will point that out as a possibility instead of going just by cart the whole way.
But also, how expensive would it be to get a passage on a ship over to South Wolf?
I don't know for sure. And another question
Also,
is, did they come by sea or did they come by land? Like,
One if by
What-
land, two
what
if by
if-
sea.
yeah, like there were two of them, so they obviously came by sea. No, I'm just kidding. Uh,
well,
if-
I really think that matters just because if what we're looking for is just a small temple, then there's probably at least going to be somebody there. Or we might at least be able to find out more information because I doubt they would have come specifically from that area. So-
what I'm thinking is if they came from the south. Philippe, did you see what direction the individuals that ransacked this place might have left in?
Also, do you remember anything else about those individuals aside from the fact that they're creepy cultists?
They had red Kool-Aid stains around their lips.
It's like I remember they were very pale, and they almost seemed their eyes almost seemed to have a blankness to them. It was almost like if I was staring into a void.
Tilden would like to know if Felipe talked to them. Like,
Oh, he shakes his head. He's like, no, I did not talk to them. I was upstairs. I could barely hear the
Oh.
conversation. I kind of glanced at one of them. And they looked at me, and it felt, he kind of like shivers. He's like, I didn't feel right looking at them.
Not right, Captain. Um, But by any chance, do you know what way they came from or what direction they left? That'll help give us an idea of what way we should go.
And he shakes his head again. He's like, as I said, I was up here.
Well, I think that temple is pretty much going to be our only lead. So now we just have to figure out if we want to try to do this by cart or by ship. If we take the ship, could we take the cart with us? Do you think it'd be big enough, or would we have to leave it behind?
Who are you talking to?
Vasile.
Um, I don't know. I'm quite sure we'd have to leave it behind. And also, I'm thinking, yes, money is money, but would you really want individuals like this on your ship? Like, would they allow them on the ship? Would they be comfortable? Because the people I know who are of the sea or work on the sea, they're very superstitious. And I don't think they would allow people of their ilk on the vessel. I say we go by land, which is strange to say because I do not want to be on the road that long, but I have a feeling that we might miss something if we go by sea. I what if they have an outpost or something between these two places? What if the temple that we hear of isn't where they are at currently?
What if we run into some of these guys on the road as they're traveling?
Well, that's easy. And he's just gonna gesture to Thilden.
And she brandishes her long sword and nods.
look at her, look back at him, and be like, "Yeah,
You got a point. Barred my butt.
Right? You mean barbarian?
Yeah. She's a barbarian in disguise. That's what's going on.
No, she just does anything for love.
She'll do anything for love.
And chop up someone's friend in a tiny bit right in front of them."
If it makes Lord Constantine happy, yes.
Oh my god. She's gonna, next person she sees, she's gonna be like, question him. She'd be like, "Do you bleed?" Oh my god. Yeah, no. In that case, what time is it right now? Because we've
It's
had
about
to.
4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Hmm. I am gonna ask Philippe if he minds me taking a few of the books with me just to study them, and I could bring them back in the morning. But we're gonna have to stay at a tavern overnight.
And Philippe doesn't look happy with that, but he kind of nods and he's like, that's fine. Just don't ruin the books, because if the wizard does come back, I'm the one who's going to get in trouble.
Don't worry about it. I'll make sure they're taken care of. Before we head back to the tavern, though,
As he
I think
spills
we-
ale on top of them.
No, I am not a sloppy drunk. I am just a drunk.
Um, Also, why Vasily's doing that? Because I mean that's what sorcerers are kind of known for. He's going to like grab the books that he needs, but he's also going to look over to the cantrip section. Is there a book on basic cantrips?
Mm-hmm. There is.
Can I take one?
Is there a
Um,
book on Lord Constantine?
Oh my god.
there is a book on Lord Constantine.
It's called The Book of Thirsty Thoughts.
If, if there is a book on Lord Constantine, Tilden is going to take it with her.
The Reigns of
There is.
Castamere.
There actually is a book on the Constantine family history.
Oh my god.
She takes it. She takes it.
You know, it's going to be funny if that was important and I missed it and she got it just because she's thirsty.
She will read it. Bedtime stories. She will read it.
She's gonna be taking a bath later, candle lit with rose petals, and she'll be like, "Let me open this book." She'll be reading lineages, and she'll be like, "Ah, Lord Constantine."
All right, so this is where we're gonna call it for today.
Oh man, I was hoping for that scene.
Thank you to everybody who joined in today to watch the show. You can catch me later on today on Kaidapon's channel.
Also,
You meant to because she muted herself. She muted herself. Jesus. Can't
Oh.
talk.
But yeah, so you can catch me on Kaidapon's channel tonight at 3 p.m. or this afternoon at 3 p.m. For our Shadow Upon the World campaign. That runs every other Saturday. So catch me there. And looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.